Artificial intelligence is a field that has evolved dramatically since its conceptual beginnings, reshaping not only the world of technology, but also how humanity views intelligence and problem-solving. Its history spans decades of innovation, ambition, and occasionally disillusionment, while its future promises transformative advances that could redefine society, industry, and even human identity. From the earliest mechanical attempts to simulate reasoning to the sophisticated neural networks and generative models of today, AI has traversed a fascinating path filled with both triumph and turbulence. The concept of artificial intelligence can be traced back to ancient mythology and philosophy, where machines or entities with human-like intelligence were imagined in stories and metaphysical thought. Ancient Greek myths told of mechanical servants built by Hephaestus, the god of technology, while Chinese, Egyptian, and Indian civilizations also dreamed of lifelike automatons. However, AI as a formal scientific discipline began to take shape in the 20th century. The foundations were laid by mathematicians and logicians such as Alan Turing, who proposed the idea of a universal machine that could simulate any computational process. His famous paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence in 1950, posed the question, can machines think? And introduced the Turing test as a criterion to judge a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior indistinguishable from that of a human. The formal birth of AI as a field occurred in 1956 at the Dartmouth Conference, where John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Claude Shannon gathered to explore the potential of machines simulating aspects of human intelligence. McCarthy, who coined the term artificial intelligence, believed that every aspect of learning or any other feature of intelligence can in principle be so precisely described that a machine can be made to simulate it. The optimism of the early pioneers led to significant government funding and a wave of excitement. Early programs, such as Logic Theorist and General Problem Solver, showed promise by solving basic mathematical problems. However, these systems were limited by computational power and the lack of large-scale data. The 1960s and 1970s saw a combination of progress and setbacks. Expert systems such as Dendrol and MYCIN emerged, capable of performing specific tasks like medical diagnosis or chemical analysis by following programmed rules. These systems demonstrated the potential of AI in specialized domains, but also revealed the limitations of rule-based reasoning, particularly in handling uncertainty and adapting to new situations. As expectations outpaced reality, enthusiasm waned, leading to what is now called the AI winter, a period of reduced funding and interest due to unmet promises and slow progress. Several cycles of AI hype and disappointment followed, especially during the 1980s and early 1990s, when neural networks and symbolic reasoning failed to deliver general intelligence. A major turning point came in the late 1990s and early 2000s, driven by advances in computational power, algorithm design, and the availability of large datasets. Machine learning, a subfield of AI focused on allowing machines to learn patterns from data, began to rise in prominence. In 1997, IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov, showcasing the potential of AI in structured environments. However, it was the emergence of deep learning in the 2010s that truly revolutionized the field. Deep learning, based on multi-layered artificial neural networks, allowed machines to recognize images, understand speech, translate languages, and even generate creative content with astonishing accuracy. Landmark achievements like Google DeepMind's AlphaGo defeating the world champion in Go, a game far more complex than chess, demonstrated that AI could master tasks once thought impossible for machines. The 2020s have marked a new era for AI, especially with the advent of generative models like OpenAI's GPT series and other large language models. These models are trained on massive datasets and can generate coherent text, code, images, and even music, often indistinguishable from human-created content. Chatbots, virtual assistants, recommendation engines, autonomous vehicles, and medical diagnostic tools now integrate AI to enhance efficiency and accuracy. AI systems can predict disease outbreaks, detect fraud, personalize education, and improve supply chain logistics. The combination of big data, cloud computing, and increasingly efficient algorithms has made AI more accessible and useful across every sector, from finance to agriculture. Looking ahead, the future of artificial intelligence presents both extraordinary opportunities and serious challenges. On one hand, AI has the potential to solve some of humanity's most pressing problems. In healthcare, AI could revolutionize drug discovery, enable early detection of diseases through biomarkers, and support robotic surgery with high precision. In education, personalized AI tutors could provide adaptive learning experiences tailored to individual needs, helping bridge the global education gap. In the environmental domain, AI-powered systems could optimize energy use, monitor ecosystems, and model climate change scenarios more accurately. Moreover, AI could help in crisis management by forecasting natural disasters and managing emergency responses efficiently. One of the most promising areas of AI research is artificial general intelligence. The pursuit of machines that can understand, learn, and apply knowledge across a wide range of tasks with human-level flexibility. Although we are still far from achieving AGI, ongoing advances in cognitive architectures, transfer learning, and unsupervised learning hint at a future where machines could possess a form of general reasoning. If realized, AGI could fundamentally alter the structure of labor, education, governance, and creativity, enabling machines not just to assist, but to collaborate meaningfully with humans. However, the rise of AI also brings serious ethical, economic, and philosophical concerns. One major issue is the displacement of human labor. As AI systems become more capable, jobs that involve routine, cognitive, or physical tasks may be automated, leading to economic disruptions and a redefinition of work. While new types of jobs will emerge, the transition could be uneven and painful without proper social safety nets and reskilling programs. Another concern is bias and fairness. AI systems trained on biased data can perpetuate or even amplify existing social inequalities. For example, facial recognition software has been shown to perform poorly on people of color, leading to potential misidentification and discrimination. Transparency, accountability, and fairness must be integral to AI design and deployment. Privacy is another critical issue. AI systems that rely on massive amounts of personal data raise concerns about surveillance, data misuse, and erosion of civil liberties. Governments and companies must establish clear regulations and ethical frameworks to ensure that AI respects individual rights and societal values. In parallel, the development of AI for military and surveillance purposes has sparked fears about autonomous weapons and the loss of human control in high-stakes decisions. These concerns have led to global discussions about AI governance, with calls for international cooperation to set standards and prevent misuse. On a deeper level, the future of AI also challenges our understanding of consciousness, creativity, and what it means to be human. As machines become more capable of generating art, composing music, writing literature, and simulating emotions, society must grapple with philosophical questions about the uniqueness of human experience. Can a machine truly understand, or does it merely simulate understanding? What moral status should intelligent machines possess, if any? These questions, once confined to science fiction, are becoming increasingly relevant in our time. In conclusion, the history and future of artificial intelligence represent a compelling narrative of human ingenuity, ambition, and caution. From early mechanical automatons to today's neural networks and generative AI, the field has continually pushed the boundaries of what is technologically possible. As we move forward, AI holds the promise of immense benefits across every domain of life, but it also demands responsible stewardship, ethical foresight, and global collaboration. Navigating this path wisely will determine whether AI becomes one of humanity's greatest allies or a source of profound disruption. The challenge lies not only in building smarter machines, but in ensuring that they serve the values and needs of all people.